Welcome everyone, it's Vaporsmith. It's time for some more Raid Shadow Legends. Yes, Raid Shadow Legends. We are going to start the clan versus clan tournament. And I'm going to buy a bunch of energy fuel because this account needs it. Of all the accounts to need it, this one needs it the most. By a long mile. Let me buy it. Okay, fine. I can't get the last one. Alright, cool. Get that. Stock up on that energy fuel. Got nearing 29k, which is fine. So, let's start with the shards. What do we got for boosted summit? Give me that Brogni, man. I want that Brogni bad. Gimme him. I want to see him. Show me. Show me something good. Not another Ogren Jailer, man. I mean, he's not the worst champ on the planet, but I don't... Like, he's buildable, but I don't need him. Now, Lamellar is really bad. No. We're not going to talk about building him. No. Bombardier, get out of here. Not Slayer. Totally not useful. He's food. Judicator, also food. Please. Bloodbraid, at this point in the game, is food. It's an imposter War Maiden and not nearly as well scaled. Gator, get out of here. Sentinel, get out of here. I don't need that. Penitent would have been useful way later, or way earlier, rather. Of course, it's a fencer, not a mythical. Of course it is. Of course it is! So I'm going to have to fall back after. I'm going to try one more thing, and then if that fails, we're going to fall back on my other backup plan. Now, the second account has a backup plan, but I'm saving its gems because it's got to do something. It's got to progress in Arbiter missions specifically. The fact that it doesn't have Arbiter is really bad. So I've got to fix that. So... Alright. And then I'm going to have to leave this on auto. I'm going to have to cleanse its inventory of gear. Alright. Please. Give me a Brogni. Come on. I swear to the divines. Not a maiden. I don't need that. Please. Not Tiger Soul, although you look nice. No. I'm going to have to feed some of these soon. Not Pounder. Pounder is so bad. It's an epic! Who could it be? a dupe. It's an Oathsbound dupe. Not the worst dupe on the planet, but not who we're looking for. Not who we're looking for. And neither is that. We don't want a preserver. Okay, I have to make some space, take the last 6 shards, and then go to the next account. That one has a Mithrala waiting. So that will be my contribution of legendaries, even if all those turn into rares, which is a very horrible chance that there is at this rate. But we'll see. Alright. I mean, this account can still clear level 25 dungeons, and that's probably what I'm going to be using. I'm going to check which dungeon is the boosted, and probably grind the living heck out of that as well to help compensate for that. Because it's not all about RNG, it's also about what dungeons can you clear and what you can't as well. That's how I can compensate. Because this account has some good dungeon clearing ability. So, because of that, we're probably going to end up abusing the living heck out of that spider and such. If the RNG keeps going bad, which there is a very real chance at this rate that it will, because I'm keeping getting worthless rares. And I don't want the worthless rares, but that's just how the cookie crumbles. Because even, the thing is, even if they're not worthless rares, they're okay rares, I'm still probably not going to end up building them unless it's last choice. Because I'm going to be bitterly honest with you, I'm getting to the point in the game where rares have very little impact. Barring something like Bellower or Fellhound. And let's be honest, those are more epics than rares. Come on. Come on. Let me hatch the things, please. Game. Thank you. Stop throwing the ads at me. I want to see at least if this account can get a Brogni. It would be great, but I'm not expecting miracles. Not another Elhain. It's what this account started with. It's almost the reason I discarded the account was because of Elhain. Long ago, back when I thought that was the impactful champ of the game. Boy, have I learned the other way around. It's everything else you get that's the impactful. Not a wretch. No. Wretch is food. Epic! Who is it? Ooh, Sandlashed! Let's go. Let's actually go. It's not a legendary, but it's a good epic. It's one I can actually use. Get out of here, Spikehead. Not useful. Alright, that settles it. With Soulbond Boyer dupe, I'm going to go to the other one, which I know for a fact has some good stuff. Alright, well, before I do that, it's time for me to run dungeons, do very serious dungeon duty. First, though, we need to check the thing. I don't want to look at it, but I have to figure out what the 2x is so I can just grind that for a little while. Okay, Potion Keep, Minotaur, Dragon's 2x, perfect. So we'll do that then. Perfect. Well, not Fire Knight. Why did I click Fire Knight? Dragon. Dragon, stage 25. It's time to farm. It's time to farm.
I guess we're not going to Elmville today because Steven's not telling us to social today. Go somewhere else.
I don't. I'm not really too fussed about going over there when
We have to eventually.
I know, but what I'm saying is this is a tournament. Okay. So, let's see who else we can get. Please, please, no. I don't need it. I don't need these pop-ups, please. I do not need. Okay, give me the Brogni. I swear, give me him. Please. If not, I have a backup plan. But this time we're not spending the gems on shards in this account. Now you may be like, what? Yeah, because I'm trying to gun it for Arbiter is what I'm trying to do. And gunning it for Arbiter requires that I have gems. So, yeah. I have a guaranteed legendary on here anyway, so it's not sweat if we don't get anything. It's an epic! Who is it? A dupe Squarmus. Are you serious? Another dupe Kate. An epic! A dupe Cage Breaker. Okay, well, I'm going to make some space. And then if that doesn't pan out, we're not. First off, we don't have enough gems for that pack. But number two, I actually have a Grand Master scheme. You might ask, what is the Grand Master scheme? Well, I'm glad you asked. The Grand Master scheme has to do with first hatching Mithrala, which will give this account automatically 30,000 points. And second, I am going to be, since Minotaur's 2x, we're going to be running Mithrala through Minotaur. And we are going to be doing a lot of clan boss because we're going to be doing a lot of clan boss because I want something very specific. And if I don't do the thing that's very specific, we are not going to get what I want. So, yes. I have too many of these, man. This is getting to be aggravating amount of rares. Okay. But that's the plan. That is the plan. Not Banshee. Because I gotta get a lot of silver farm and stuff. Not another Spirit Host. We already have a built Spirit Host. Pretty dang sure. Not another Master Butcher. This is getting old. Alright, well. Another copy of him. Well, we'll try the Void, and then after that, the plan will be set into motion instantaneously. And that's where I pull out the Mithrala and I start running her through the Minotaur Gauntlet. So that is the plan. I might have to kill off some of these starter champs just out of the sheer, there's too many in my inventory. Alright. Well, this is where we start what I said I was going to do, just out of the gate. So, let's boost this woman. Can we get lucky with this? Nope. Ragemonger. All the rage, none of the fun. Okay, well then. You know what the plan I said I was going to put into motion is? Yes, involves getting Arbiter, and it involves not blowing my other gems for this time, because this very specific time I'm pushing for Arbiter on this account. So I need my gems for the clan boss keys. So, this is where the plan for this account diverges from the first account. This is where the plan diverges. So you might ask, what is the divergence in the plan? See, remember what I said about Mithrala being fused? It's happening. We're getting her out of that fusion. There she is! Mithrala Lifebane! 30,000 points. Check her out. She's quite the specimen. Alright. There we go. Last chance there from that Brogni from the rewards for a... Well, there it went. Okay. With that, the backup plan is in place. So, we're going to start equipping Mithrala and booking her. Alright, so we're going to start ascending her. Because she is critical to my plans. Alright, like critical. Okay, let's give a book a whirl. Not where I needed it to go. Go on, try again. Yep, Brimming Silix. 1 point in Brimming Silix. Just give me 2. No, I don't need Toxic Glory. I need Brimming Silix. Okay, at least it gets the cooldowns of that out of the way. No, not that. I need the Brimming Silix. No, not that. Brimming Silix. Okay. Well, that's all the book she needs. And now, we're going to be putting her in some of the best gear I've got. Alright, what do we got for gear? Not tanky enough. But this one's got more accuracy, so we might want that instead. Attack is not what we want. Crit damage and HP, it's a good out of the gate. But we're going to have to do a dual farm. We need boots. Do we have the right type of boots? No, we don't, because we need Mithrala to be fast. Where is the boot that's got speed on it? I don't care what set it is, I must have it in... I must have speed boots, or maybe just, you know what? Since we don't have speed boots, I'm just going to start with that and just get her on, because we're low on silver is the problem. We are desperately low on silver, and that is an issue, like a big issue. Um, like huge. Yeah, we're gonna want HP. We're gonna have to change this around when I get better gear. I'm going to have to farm a lot today on gear. We are gonna want these defense gauntlets though. Um, we are gonna want. You know what? Our speed gear is actually not that good. So because of that, for the time being, we're actually gonna want. We're actually gonna want that. Double perception with that. We're going to want defense or more ideally HP. Although resistance plus accuracy or resistance plus HP might be good, but we can't equip it right now. Yeah, we're going to want the HP. HP attack. Is there anything with... Don't have any amulets, so we'll have to do that. And then we're just going to throw her into the thing. We're going to start with leveling up the stuff that we want, first off, to level 8. And I'm going to go clean up the rest of the quests. But that is the beginning of the CVC. We did not get what I was looking for. And I can just sow some Marina with Mikage, because Mikage is now developed. And, we will be continuing on this later. We gotta do a lot of farming Minotaur, because Minotaur is So what we're gonna want here, besides a good old provoke here, is we're gonna want to go Metamorph, and then we're gonna want to go with the Skittering Death, because the Skittering Death is going to prevent them from getting much of a turn. See? But yeah, the Skittering Death. I'm just doing this arena just to get off on a good start, because unfortunately we did not get the Brogni, or any gold other than the Mithrala, but just because we didn't get any gold does not mean that it's over, because we got the gold of the Mithrala and my other account can clear stage 25 dungeons. Hopefully it's doing its job. Let's spectate for a second. Is it doing its job? I think so, right? Yep. It's doing its job. We will be farming Dragon's Lair on this account with the Mithrala in tow as well, but first she needs her scrolls because she's got to do clan boss and a bunch of other stuff. I'll see you later.
Where does a lizard woman, this lizard woman, go get training on alchemy and all that?
I'm also going to need to raise a lot of food for the Mithrala.
Where does she go to do alchemy?